In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. The constant barrage of information, the demands of work and family, and the ever-present lure of technology can leave us feeling like we're drowning in chaos. Everywhere we turn, there's noise, stimulation, and a relentless pressure to keep up. It's no wonder that so many of us feel stressed, anxious, and disconnected from ourselves and the world around us. This video will explore the transformative power of Buddhist wisdom and how it can help us navigate the challenges of modern life with greater ease, clarity, and peace. We'll delve into the core principles of Buddhism, exploring concepts such as mindfulness, non-attachment, and the impermanence of all things. These concepts offer practical tools for managing stress, cultivating inner peace, and living a more fulfilling life. We'll learn how to become more present in our daily lives, how to let go of unhelpful thoughts and emotions, and how to embrace the ever-changing nature of reality with grace and acceptance. By incorporating these teachings into our lives, we can begin to shift our perspective and experience a greater sense of peace, even in the midst of life's inevitable ups and downs. Buddhism doesn't shy away from the realities of life. It confronts them head-on. At the heart of Buddhist teachings is the recognition of dukkha, often translated as suffering, unsatisfactoriness, or stress. This concept acknowledges that life, by its very nature, involves a degree of inherent unease. It's not a pessimistic outlook, but rather a clear-eyed observation of the human condition. Much of our suffering stems from the illusion of control. We cling to the belief that we can control the world around us, that we can bend circumstances to our will, and that we can somehow prevent change or loss. But life, as we all know, has a way of disrupting our carefully laid plans. True freedom, Buddhist wisdom teaches us, comes not from controlling the external world, but from transforming our relationship to it. One of the most fundamental teachings in Buddhism is the concept of impermanence, often referred to as anicca. This principle states that everything is in a constant state of flux. Nothing remains the same forever. While this concept might seem obvious at first glance, we often resist it in our daily lives. By embracing the reality of impermanence, we can begin to loosen our grip on this need for control. In the heart of Buddhist teachings lies a profound yet simple practice that serves as a gateway to clarity amidst chaos, mindfulness, or sati in Pali. Mindfulness is the practice of intentionally paying attention to the present experience, our thoughts, feelings, sensations, and the world around us, with an attitude of openness, curiosity, and non-judgment. It's about waking up from the autopilot of our minds and truly inhabiting the present moment. Mindfulness invites us to step out of this mental chatter and into the immediacy of our experience. One of the key elements of mindfulness is the practice of non-judgment. This doesn't mean suppressing our thoughts or feelings, or pretending that everything is rosy. It's about observing our inner experience with kindness and acceptance, without labeling our thoughts as good or bad, right or wrong. By cultivating non-judgmental awareness, we create a space of inner peace and acceptance. The breath serves as a powerful anchor for mindfulness practice. It's always with us, a constant rhythm that connects our body and mind. When we feel overwhelmed, lost in thought, or disconnected from the present moment, we can always return to the breath as a source of grounding and stability. Mindful breathing is a simple yet profound practice. At the heart of Buddhist teachings lies the concept of non-attachment, a profound principle that offers a path to liberation from suffering. Non-attachment doesn't imply a life devoid of enjoyment or connection. Instead, it encourages us to examine the ways in which we cling to things, ideas, and even our own identities, ultimately creating a breeding ground for suffering. We humans are wired to form attachments. Non-attachment invites us to loosen our grip on these attachments, to cultivate a sense of spaciousness and acceptance around the ever-changing nature of life. It's not about suppressing our emotions, denying our needs, or becoming indifferent to the world. It's about recognizing that true freedom and happiness arise from releasing our attachment to outcomes, to control, and to the illusion of permanence. When we let go of our need to control, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and a deeper experience of the present moment. Practicing non-attachment in daily life is not a switch we can simply flip on and off. It's a practice, a way of being that we cultivate over time. It's about making small, conscious choices throughout our day to let go of what no longer serves us, to loosen our grip on expectations, and to embrace the impermanence of all things. One way to practice non-attachment is to become aware of our attachments. What are we holding on to that's causing us stress, anxiety, or unhappiness? The present moment. It seems so simple, so readily available. Yet for many of us, it remains a slippery concept, a destination we strive for but rarely seem to reach. Our minds, like restless butterflies, flit between memories of the past and anxieties about the future, rarely pausing to rest on the delicate flower of now. So how do we anchor ourselves to this elusive present moment? How do we tame the wild monkey mind and cultivate a sense of grounded presence amidst the whirlwind of daily life? One powerful practice is to bring our attention to our senses, to truly see, hear, smell, taste, and feel the world around us. As you read these words, take a moment to notice the sensations of your body. Feel the weight of your body on the chair, the texture of your clothing against your skin. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your breath as you inhale and exhale. Bring your attention to the sounds around you, the hum of the computer, the chirping of birds outside, the distant rumble of traffic. Engage your sense of sight. Notice the play of light and shadow in the room, the subtle variations in color, the intricate details of everyday objects. If you're outside, observe the movement of leaves in the breeze, the patterns of clouds across the sky, the vibrant hues of flowers in bloom. By consciously directing our attention to our senses, we interrupt the flow of thoughts that often pull us away from the present moment. We ground ourselves in the immediacy of our experience, reminding ourselves that we are here, now, fully present in this moment. Living in the present moment is not about achieving a state of blissful perfection or denying the reality of challenges and difficulties. It's about meeting life, with all its complexities and contradictions, with a sense of open-hearted awareness and acceptance. When we allow ourselves to fully inhabit the present moment, we discover a profound sense of freedom. We are no longer bound by regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. We are free to experience the richness of life as it unfolds, to savor the simple pleasures, to connect more deeply with ourselves and the world around us. In the present moment, we find the space to make conscious choices, to respond to challenges with greater wisdom and compassion, and to cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude for the precious gift of life. It's in the stillness of now that we can connect with our inner wisdom, tap into our creativity, and discover a sense of peace that transcends external circumstances. Living in the present moment is a practice, a journey of continually returning to the breath, to the senses, to the awareness of this very moment, again and again. It's a journey worth taking, for it leads us to the heart of what it means to be fully alive. The beauty of Buddhist wisdom lies not in its complexity, but in its simplicity and practicality. These teachings are not meant to be relegated to monasteries or meditation cushions. They are tools for navigating the challenges and opportunities of everyday life with greater clarity, compassion, and peace. One of the most accessible ways to integrate these teachings is to start small. We don't need to overhaul our entire lives or become monks to experience the transformative power of Buddhist wisdom. Even a few minutes of mindful breathing each day, a conscious effort to let go of judgmental thoughts, or a moment of appreciation for the simple gifts in our lives can make a world of difference. Consider incorporating mindfulness into routine activities. Instead of rushing through your morning commute, pay attention to the sensations of your feet on the ground, the temperature of the air on your skin, the sounds of the world around you. As you wash the dishes, bring your full attention to the feel of the warm water on your hands, the scent of the soap, the sound of the water swirling down the drain. These seemingly mundane activities become opportunities to cultivate presence, to ground ourselves in the sensory experience of the present moment, and to find a sense of peace amidst the busyness of daily life. As we become more adept at weaving these practices into our daily routines, we can begin to explore other aspects of Buddhist teachings. The principle of non-attachment, for example, can be particularly helpful in navigating challenging relationships, letting go of past hurts, and embracing change with greater grace and acceptance. When we find ourselves clinging to a particular outcome, we can practice reminding ourselves that true happiness lies not in getting what we want, but in finding contentment and acceptance in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. We can cultivate gratitude for the good things in our lives, even as we acknowledge the presence of challenges and difficulties. Remember, the journey toward a more mindful and compassionate life is not about achieving perfection. There will be days when our minds race, when we get swept away by emotions, when we forget to be present. The key is to approach ourselves with kindness and compassion, to gently guide our attention back to the present moment, and to continue practicing, even when it feels challenging. The rewards of cultivating a life of presence are immeasurable. As we learn to meet life with greater awareness, acceptance, and compassion, we discover a deep and abiding sense of peace that no external circumstance can disturb. We awaken to the beauty and wonder of the present moment, and in doing so, we unlock the boundless potential that lies within each and every one of us. The world, with its relentless demands and unpredictable nature, may never truly be silent. Life's storms will inevitably rise and fall, testing our resolve and challenging our sense of peace. Yet, amidst the external chaos, Buddhist wisdom offers a profound and liberating truth. True peace is not found in the absence of chaos, but in the stillness that resides within each of us. Like a deep wellspring, this inner stillness remains untouched by the turbulence of the surface. It's a place of refuge, a sanctuary where we can reconnect with our true nature, a source of strength and clarity that guides us through life's inevitable challenges. This inner sanctuary is not a far-off destination, but a space we cultivate within ourselves moment by moment through the practices of mindfulness, non-attachment, and present moment awareness. As we cultivate these practices, we begin to experience a subtle yet profound shift in our perception. We become more attuned to the present moment, less reactive to external circumstances, and more accepting of life's impermanence. The storms may still rage around us, but we find ourselves standing in the eye of the hurricane, grounded in a deep sense of peace that no external force can disturb. This inner peace is not a passive state of resignation or indifference, it's a dynamic and vibrant presence, a quiet strength that empowers us to engage with the world with greater clarity, compassion, and courage. It's the peace of knowing that we are not defined by our circumstances, but by the boundless capacity for love, wisdom, and resilience that resides within each of us. As we delve deeper into our journey of inner peace and mindfulness, it's essential to recognize the transformative power of community. In a world that often emphasizes individual achievement and personal success, the support and connection found within a like-minded community can be a beacon of light. A shared journey creates a space where we can be vulnerable, where our struggles are met with understanding, and our triumphs are celebrated with genuine joy. When we come together with others who share our commitment to mindfulness and inner peace, we find a source of strength and inspiration that transcends what we can achieve alone. The collective energy of a community amplifies our individual efforts, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond our personal practice. We become part of something greater than ourselves, a web of interconnected beings, each contributing to the whole. In this shared space, we learn from one another's experiences, drawing on the collective wisdom and compassion of the group. We find solace in knowing that we are not alone in our struggles, and we gain courage from the stories of others who have faced similar challenges and emerged stronger. The community becomes a mirror, reflecting our own potential for growth and transformation. Engaging with a community also holds us accountable, gently encouraging us to stay committed to our practice even when the going gets tough. It provides a sense of belonging and purpose, reminding us that our journey is not just for our own benefit, but for the well-being of all beings. Together, we create a tapestry of support, weaving our individual threads into a beautiful and resilient fabric. The journey toward inner peace is not a linear path with a fixed destination. It's a lifelong exploration, a dance between embracing the present moment and continually letting go of what no longer serves us. There will be moments of ease and moments of struggle, times when the path seems clear, and times when we feel lost in the wilderness. Yet even in the midst of challenges, the practices we've explored offer a steady compass and a guiding light. When we find ourselves overwhelmed by the chaos of our lives, we can always return to the breath, to the sensations of the present moment, to the practice of non-judgmental awareness. We can remind ourselves that we are not alone on this journey. Countless others have walked this path before us, offering their wisdom and compassion as guiding lights along the way. As we continue to cultivate these practices, we gradually transform our relationship to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us. We become more compassionate, more forgiving, more accepting of ourselves and others. We begin to see the interconnectedness of all things, recognizing that our own well-being is inextricably linked to the well-being of others and the planet we share. May this journey of awakening lead you to a place of deep and abiding peace. May you find clarity in the chaos, strength in the face of challenges, and the unwavering support of a compassionate community to guide you along the way. The journey continues, and with each step, we move closer to realizing the boundless peace, wisdom, and compassion that reside within us all. If you got anything out of this video, please subscribe to our channel, join our community, comment with what you enjoyed or want to see next, share this video, and hit the notification bell. Your engagement helps us grow and reach more people on this path of mindfulness and inner peace. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us.